Hello student. In the today's C Sharp.net, today's topic is how does a C Sharp differ from the C++? The C Sharp was derived from the C++ to make the language for the choice of the C and C++ programmer. C Sharp therefore shares some major parts of their syntax with C++. However, the C Sharp designer introduced the few changes in the syntax of the C++ and remove the few features primarily to remove the common problems that are occur in the C++ program. They also added the number of additional features to make the C Sharp is a very simply type safe, very simply type in C Sharp programming and web enabled web-based programming. Any website based, any web application you can design easily. It is possible. It is in C Sharp. Various types of the changes are introduced. C Sharp compiler straight from source code to the execute code with no object file. C Sharp compiler converts their source code to the executable code. C Sharp does not separate the class definition from the implementation. Classes are defined and implemented into the same place. Therefore, there is no need to the header file in the C Sharp. In the C++ programming, you can define their header file, hash include. In the C Sharp.net programming, there is no need to declare their header file. C Sharp class definition does not use semicolon at the end. C Sharp.net class definition does not use the semicolon at the end. The first character of the main function is the capitalized. The main must return either int or void type of the value. The main must return the first character of the main function. It is in the C++ programming you declare the main. In the same C Sharp programming, the main is declared the main function. The main function is the capitalized. Main is capitalized. The main must return either int or void type of the C Sharp does not support hash include statement. There is no include there in the C++ programming. Differ from the C++. C Sharp is what differences in the C Sharp programming and the C++ programming. In the C++ programming, you declare the hash include statement. You declare these types of the hash include statement, but in the C Sharp.net programming, C Sharp does not support the hash include statement. They are using the using statement. Using is not the same as the hash include. Using system function is used. All the data types in the C Sharp are inherited from the object of the superclass. Therefore, there are the object. All the basic value types have the same size on the system. This is not in the same in the C and C++. The C Sharp is more suitable for writing distributed application. Distributed application is easily written in this C Sharp. C Sharp data type belong to the either value type or reference type, which are created in the stack or the heap. C Sharp checks all the uninitialized variable and gives error message at the compile time. C Sharp is every time check the uninitialized variable. Those variables are not initialized or gives the error message at the compile time. In C++, an uninitialized variable goes undetected, thus resulting in unpredictable output. In C Sharp, structs are value type. C Sharp supports a native string type. Manipulation of the strings are easy. C Sharp supports a native Boolean data type, and bool data type can be implicitly or the explicitly. C Sharp declare null as a keyword. Consider it an value. C Sharp does not support a pointer for manipulating data. C Sharp does not support pointer for the manipulating data. However, they are used in what is known as the unsafe mode. C# does not support for the manipulating. You can do not manipulate the data. They are known as the unsafe of the code. Variable scopes rule in C# are more restrictive to C# duplicating the same name with the routine. C# permits the declaration of the variable between goto and the label. We can only create the object in C# using the new keyword. You can create the any object of the class, use the new keyword. Arrays are classes in C#, therefore they have built-in functionality for the operation such as sorting, searching and the reversing. Arrays are classes in C#, therefore they have built-in functionality for the operation such as the sorting. Suppose you are decided the one number of the sorting, they are search the number, they are reversing the number. It is possible in the C#. Arrays in C# are declared differently, very differently compared in C++ array. C# provides the special syntax to initialize the array as compared to the C++. Arrays in C# are always a reference type rather than their value type. In C# express if and while statement. There are statements used in the programming C#, if and while statement. It is learned in C programming to the C++. Every programming language you learn the statements. If and while statement must resolve the boolean value. C# supports the iteration statement rather than the C++. The for each statement, the fourth one, the C# support the for each statement. It is used in the C# programming. C# does not allow the fall throws in the C statement, silent fall through. It required an explicit jump statement at the end of each case of the statement. In the switch case statement, it requires jumps to the next case statement. It is used the jump statement. When you go to the case 1 to the case 2 in the switch case statement, when you goes to the case 1 to the case 2, at that time in the C# programming use the jump statement. In C#, switch can also be used in the string value. C# does not support the label break, therefore jumping out of the loops can be used. These are the jump statement are used in the C#.NET for the case switch case statement. This is the differ from C# from the C++. In the C++ these are not possible, but in the C# programming these types of the programming it is possible in the C#.NET programming. Various types of the enhancement. C# modernized C++ by adding the following new features. Those features are not available in the C++, but the C# is modernized their language. Automatic garbage collection, automatic memory allocation, versioning support and the new latest version. You are right in the program in the old version, but it is supporting the new version. You are right the program in the old version, but it is supporting the new version. Versioning support, strict type safety, easily type safety, easily error finding. When you write the wrong code, it is red mark, it is showing in your program. It is easily very type safety, easily available the codes easily. You can select the operation easily. Programming it is possible. Access the data member, we easily access the data member. Delegates and events are used. Delegates mean delegates are used the pass method and argument to the other method. Event arguments to other method. Delegates are used to pass method as arguments to the other method. You can create the custom method and a class, such as Windows control can call a method when a certain event occurs. Events are also support boxing and unboxing. Boxing it is a explicit and implicit, and boxing is a explicit function and unboxing is a implicit. Means there is a casting it is possible. Then web services, it is not available in the C++, but in the C# programming there are modernized web services and web-based any application you can design applications. There are mobile games. These are various types of the web services are available in the C#.NET programming. Boxing and unboxing is also important concept in C#. C# is a type system content. There are the three data types: value type, reference type, and the pointer type. Boxing, the process of converting a value type to a reference type. Boxing is a implicit conversion process. Boxing is a implicit conversion process. Then unboxing, the process of converting reference into value type. First is the process of converting value type. Value type means character int to a reference type, mean it is in object. Character int type. The process of boxing and unboxing. Boxing, it is a process of converting value type to the reference type. The unboxing means the process of converting reference type into the value type. These are the boxing and unboxing, also supported in the C# programming. How does the C# is differ from Java? Java was also derived from the C++. Java is also object-oriented programming. C++ is also object-oriented programming. Therefore, they have the similar root. Moreover, C# was also developed by Microsoft as an alternative to Java for the web programming. Alternative to Java for the web programming. C# has borrowed the many good features from the Java. They take the many good features from the Java and the C++. Then C# language is developed, which was already become a popular internet language. Which language? C# language is the popular internet language. Why? The C# is borrowed the many good features from the Java and the C++. However, there are many differences between C# and the Java. Although C# uses .NET runtime. .NET means network enabled technology. .NET platform is used. C# uses .NET runtime, that is similarly Java runtime platform. The C# compiler produces an executable code. C# has more primitive data type. Unlike Java has all C# data types are object. Arrays are declared differently in C#. Although C# classes are quite similar to the Java classes, there are few important differences relating to constant, base classes, constructor, static constructor. Those are also used in the C#.NET programming. Java uses static final to declare the class constant, while C# uses the constant. The conversion of Java is put to one public class each file, and the sum compiler required. C# also allow any source for the file arrangement. C# support the struct type. Java does not support the structure, but in the C#.NET programming, structures are used. Java does not provide for the operator overloading. In Java, class members are virtual by default, and the method having the same name in the derived class override the base class member. In C#, the base class member is required to have the virtual keyword. For the base class is used the virtual keyword, and the derived member is required the override keyword. But in the Java, derived class override the base class member. Here is used the keyword. Base class is used the virtual keyword in and the for the inheritance concept, and in the derived class is used the override. The new modifier is used the class member has no complement in Java. C# provides better versioning support than the Java. New versioning language is supported in the C# programming. C# provides the static constructor. C# provides The delegates and the event. Java uses interfaces and the inner classes to achieve this similar result. The C# adds internal the new accessibility modifier. Members with the internal accessibility can be accessed from the other languages. C# includes native supports for the properties and Java does not support. Java does not directly support the enumeration. C# does not have the C# does not allow the full form of the from case to case, and both Java and the C# support the interfaces. C# does not allow the type of the definition in the interfaces, while Java interfaces can have the constant type of the data type. C# checks the overflow using the check statement. C# uses the operator instance of operator in Java it is used. These types of the C# is differ from the Java language. This is today close your session. Thank you.